I'm Anna.
I'm Isabella.
And this is Anna and Isabella Do Improv.
An improv podcast where we experiment with different forms.
Different forms. We don't do a different form every week.
Could you imagine?
There aren't enough forms.
How many forms do you think there are?
Well, I think reasonable ones.
Yeah.
10.
Yeah, 10 reasonable ones. And then how many do you think are including like all the weird niche ones that no one would ever want to do?
Which I am down to try at some point.
I'd be
some
down.
niche ones.
too.
I think maybe, I don't know. I'd really be talking out my butt, but 50?
Oh, I was going to say 50.
Oh, okay.
I bet there's 50.
I bet there's 50. I bet there's a little improv Wikipedia that we could find that would probably tell us.
Okay, I'll look it up.
We can do that later. But for now...
I want to do it now.
But for now, this week, we're going to do the slacker form.
Yes.
Should we even backtrack and say, like, what's a form?
That's actually a great idea.
Because someone could be listening that doesn't listen to improv, and they're like, okay, what's all this yammering about forms?
That's so true.
I thought improv was just people made stuff up for a while.
Yeah. So how do you even describe it? A form is like a...
It's like restrictions around the improv that make it so that there's like a format or some expectation from the performers and ideally from the audience about like how the show is going to go.
Yeah, it like adds like a structure.
A structure, yeah, there you go. Like the Herald is a form that UCB does.
It makes it so it feels a little more, I feel like, contained and like polished instead of just super meandery.
Yeah, and we like the challenge of like doing a bunch of different forms, and we like different forms at different times in our improv journey. That's why we were like, oh, it would be so fun to do a podcast where we get to do different things each time and then revisit things that we are into, but I don't know, put that little challenge to ourselves.
Yeah,
because I think in our normal quote unquote form is like 3 7-minute scenes.
Yeah, that's
not a form.
That is not a form. I actually think it's really good for us to hold ourselves accountable to doing a form once in a while, because in our live shows people would ask us what form we did, and I would just say 3 long scenes.
Yeah. I've never said the word form so much in my life.
Me neither.
I love it. Okay, so we're doing the slacker today.
Yeah.
Right? How do you describe the slacker?
Well, the slacker is named off of a movie called Slacker, where that you follow one, like two people would be in a conversation, then you'd follow one of them to whatever else they do, and then you'd end up following a different character somewhere else. And the form is just like that, where it's you follow one person from every scene and there's no edits.
Yeah, there's no edits, which is like a hard end of the scene. So you're always kind of following one thing from the last thing. And usually you're following something fun and new that like it's like maybe a little time to move on, or maybe something just kind of is bright and shiny and you want to follow that or explore it more.
It's good for me because I get in total ADD mode where I'm like, that's interesting. Oh, I want to see that, instead of being like on a moving straight train.
Totally. Sometimes it feels like we're on a moving straight train, and that is the most exhausting feeling.
I don't like that feeling.
I don't like
feeling trapped.
I don't like feeling trapped, and I love doing like fun new like. You're saying for you it like that's a little bit of like an ADD thing.
For me, I think like it captures what I like. My ADD, I'm always looking around to what's more exciting than what I'm doing, which is usually just going on my phone on TikTok.
So if you're in your house and you're watching TV, are you like living your life like a slacker? Like you're like watching TV and then you look over and you see a snack and then you do that snack. And then
Absolutely. I literally can barely sit and watch TV. I have to either go to the movies if I want to sit down and watch something, or it's just not going to happen.
Yeah.
And I tried to to the point where people will tell me recommendations of what to watch, and I'll just sort of be like, I don't think I can, unless it's in theaters or unless they're doing like a episode showing somewhere, which they never do. So it's hard for me to watch TV.
You need to open a theater? No, that's ridiculous.
I wish I could. I've wondered if I feel like if I had a big house and tons of money, I would have there was like a kid in my elementary school and they had a movie theater on their bottom floor, and I've always wanted one, and they had like it was like a legit theater with like theater seats. And they had a popcorn machine.
Oh, but theater seats aren't that comfortable. I'd rather be on a couch.
Oh, really? See, at the theater seats, I would want those like AMC recliners.
Oh, yeah. Now I'm comfortable. Yeah.
It could be Lazy Boys, but I need the like seriousness of a theater, I think, to pay attention, because if it's just a couch, I'm gonna be in ADD mode.
Totally. It needs to be completely dark. It's like rude to go on my phone.
Yeah, I need to feel rude.
I'm like gonna miss something if I go to the bathroom, so I have to hustle through it.
Exactly.
Yeah, no lingering.
No.
Totally. I'm the same way. And I'm self-diagnosed ADD, so and friend diagnosed, because I think you kind of told me that once.
I told you that for like 5 days in a row, and you finally told me to stop.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Was it getting a little offensive?
I think it verged into offensive. And I was like, why? This is the best mental disorder you could have, I think.
And I said, I already have too many. I don't want to add a new one.
I'm like, please, I want to twin with you.
No.
I want us to both have ADD.
My stomach can't take another medication. I have to just stick with what I got.
Oh, Adderall does mess up my stomach.
Yeah, it's terribly difficult on your stomach. People don't talk about that enough.
Thank you.
Well, like, we just did a slacker in this conversation. We just followed random little things around.
Yeah.
But let's do it in an improv set where we have made up characters.
Okay, perfect.
Should we do that?
Yep.
All right, cool.
Our suggestion is cutoff shorts.
Our suggestion is cutoff shorts. Great. Oh my God.
Oh my
Thank you so much for shopping with me today.
Oh my God. I would not miss it for the world. You need an outfit for the gala. Okay?
I do. It's tomorrow.
It's tomorrow, and it's not every day that a sales company throws on a gala, so we are going to have you looking good. We are going to have you, and if it's not too much to say, I know you have an office crush that you're sort of working on, and I just think that we can drive it home.
Look at me, Darlene.
I'm looking at you.
It's not too much to say. It's just the right amount of something to say.
Okay, thank you.
Because I'm going to pork Jonathan tonight.
That's what I'm saying. If we play our cards right, if we get a flattering fit, I think you're in Pork Town.
I'm in Pork Town.
You are at a barbecue where they're serving pork,
and I'm eating pork, and I'm selling pork,
and the pork's eating you,
and the pork's eating me. And guess what? I have leftover pork. So now tomorrow we're gonna have day old pork, which is totally fine by me because I'm a pork head.
Maybe a little midnight pork snack in the middle of the night because you wake up and you say, oh, I hadn't had pork since 4 p.m. I might have a little more pork.
Hi, ladies. Can I help you find something? I'm hearing a lot of discussion about pork, but this is a clothing store.
Oh, sorry. Were we being loud?
Sorry, sir. Sorry.
We got too carried away in our pork metaphor.
Yeah, we were going into Porkville with pork head, and we were having a little pork sandwich next to the pork water fountain. Am I right, Darlene?
The water fountain sprays pork instead of water.
Oh, no, I'm wet. No, wait, it's pork.
Okay, well, that doesn't totally track for me, but I can help you guys find dresses or shirts or pants or whatever.
We would
love
dresses. We want dresses.
We are women of a very certain traditional background, and we would like dresses.
Yeah. We are not messing around with any pantsuit or any high neck collar. We want dresses with plunging necklines and floofy bottoms.
We want as floofy as you can be, because I'm going to, and say it with me, Darlene,
Porktown, USA.
Okay.
We cut to the guy working at the stores. So we keep following the guy that's clearly me with a lower voice. We follow him home from work that day.
Oh, God, sweetie, sometimes I think I'm just gonna quit.
Honey, no, this is your dream.
I know it's my dream to work in a store. My God, I wanted it so bad. But these women, they come in here and they treat my store like a total joke.
Oh, no. Everybody loves Urban Outfitters.
What do you love about Urban Outfitters?
What do I love? I love that you work there.
You love that I work there?
I love that you work there.
That's nothing.
And it's that it's your dream.
Do you love your job?
Do I love my job? Of course I love my job.
What do you love about teaching kids?
Just that it fulfills the minds of kids, and that they are, they look up to me and that I can impart some wisdom and knowledge.
Oh my God. All that stuff is so much cooler than selling clothes at Urban Outfitters.
No, honey, sweetie pie, sweetie. Listen, don't get down on yourself just because 2 women were rude.
They were so rude, and it's not just those 2 women. It's everyone. It's everything. I just feel like people come into the store and they just like they don't take it seriously. They think it's a joke store.
But how do you want them to? I'm sorry,
I
sweetie,
want
but
them to act like they're in a Nordstrom and not make pork jokes. Like, you wouldn't talk like that at a really nice store, would you? Porkville?
I guess no. I don't know what you're referencing, really.
These women were talking about trying to fuck some guy, and they were talking about it in front of me and making these really long, ridiculous jokes that weren't even funny or made sense.
I guess that's just how customer service can be sometimes. You can't look for external respect from customers.
Can I work at your school?
No, honey, no.
Why not?
Because
just get me a job there. There's got to be something.
Okay, I guess there's administration, but you just...
Okay, I would love to do that. Am I kind of like admin or assistant?
Okay, it's admin answering phones, so you're going to have to be a little more perky, I guess.
I'm going to be great at that. Are you kidding?
You sound like Eeyore.
What?
You sound like Eeyore.
That's the charming part about me.
I know, I love it. I'm just saying, I will get you a job, but you can't, take things personally, and you just got to have a little more pep.
I'm not going to get sad if people don't donate to the school or whatever they're calling about.
Cut to first day. We're following our character, which is our friend with the lower voice at their first day of work.
Hello?
Hi, you called me.
Hi. I work on behalf of the Harvardville school system, and specifically with the lower school.
Sorry, I'm at work right now, so I can't really talk, but...
Okay, it's just an easy little question. But if you have to go to work...
Yeah, I just work at, I'm a 911 response agent, so
Oh, lucky. Something exciting.
Really? Oh, you don't like your job?
I thought I would, and my wife helped me get it, which was really nice of her because I could tell she didn't want to, but it kind of feels just as sad as my last job. I worked at Urban Outfitters.
Well, I'm sorry, I hate to be honest with you, and I can't really talk for long, but 911 operating is not that fun either. It's just mostly sad and stressful. And nobody really wants to hear about it. No one asks you any questions, you know what I mean?
Why would you ever expect someone to call 911 and ask you questions? They're probably in a state of emergency.
When did you... I thought we were commiserating. Are you kidding me?
Cut to this guy taking 911 calls. The new character.
Hi, 911. What's your emergency?
Hi. Okay. Hi. Yes. There's. I'm sorry. I'm freaking out.
Okay.
Our gas stove is on fire, and we called the fire department, but I just need to get everybody here as soon as possible.
Okay. How big is? And can I ask how big the fire is?
It's definitely engulfed the entire thing, and I have my kids, and we're standing out front of our house.
And can I ask what the smoke situation is?
There's a lot of it.
Okay. And I just asked you 2 questions, and I haven't received a single one back.
What?
I just asked you 2 questions, and I haven't received a single one back. I think we can say that's rude.
What?
I think we can say that's rude.
I don't think I could say that's rude. This isn't a situation where you ask the person questions.
It's not, but I would appreciate. Well, I mean.
Okay, fine. Where are you from?
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'm from Orange County.
Okay, great.
Surf's up, bro.
Okay.
See, wasn't that nice? Now we have a reporte. Now I probably want to help you even more.
I would assume that you have to help me either way. These calls are recorded. I mean, people are gonna know that.
But nobody listens to the recordings.
Oh my God! Can you please just?
Yes,
are people?
Okay.
How far are they? Are they coming?
Yeah. Well, what's your address? You have Wi-Fi calling on, so I don't know your address immediately.
Okay, it's 1072 Laguna.
1072 Laguna. Okay.
Yeah, it's right by the Echo Park.
Zip code 90742.
90027.
That is actually correct. Yes.
Why are you saying that? It's I won a prize. That's my That's my
Well, thank you for asking me for another question.
Oh,
that's great. That I can really feel a tit for tat here going on. I'm asking you like it's a prize because I think it's hard to remember a zip code in an emergency situation.
Okay.
That question was actually a little bit more about you.
What?
That was a little bit more
This
about you.
isn't like when you go home for your family holidays and your aunt confronts you about not asking a lot of questions or something. This is an emergency.
I know.
You have a job. I have children to protect.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Well, the emergency. They're about 10 minutes away, so I suggest you're at 90027 Laguna. That's next to a really good.
That's my zip code. You're not even listening to me, and I'm not. I'm at 1072 Laguna. My zip code's 90027. Please tell me that they're coming to the right
They'll
address.
see the smoke. It's on the
They'll
same street.
see the
If I don't type it in exactly correct, they'll see the smoke and they'll know they're on the right street. I was going to suggest that you go to Honey High while you wait. Delicious little restaurant.
The overpriced, like, lamb bowl place. I'm not interested
It's not
in
just
that.
lamb bowls.
Well, that's what I always get.
So get a different. Yeah.
We cut to Honey High. Hi. I'd like a lamb bowl. Kids, stop crying. You're scaring everyone.
No, it's fine. It's fine. I understand that the kids are. It's a stressful time.
Yeah, I'm just trying to like do what the police told me to do, and they said to come to Honey High and sort of, I guess, treat myself.
Okay, I will get you the lamb bowl. It's just
Okay.
that every time you sort of come and complain about the lamb bowl.
Yeah.
So I'm just making sure that you do want the lamb bowl.
But that's what I always get here.
Yeah, you come in like 3 times a week and you get the lamb bowl and you throw a huge fit. So I'm just making sure that you don't want something else.
Well, what do you think I should get?
Ooh, that's a good question. You know what? The chicken thigh on cauliflower rice is good.
Dry. That's going to be dry.
You haven't tried it yet?
But I'm pretty sure it's going to be dry.
Okay, well, there's crispy skin, but
and
I
our
understand.
house is burning down. So
Oh
this
my
has to be
God.
pretty good.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah. Thank you. Appreciate that.
Okay, so if you don't want that, I can also recommend the shakshuka, normally a breakfast item, but sometimes I like to do a little breakfast for dinner.
There's probably not any meat in that, so that's not a real meal.
I don't know if Honey High is the place for you. It's almost vegan except for the lamb bowl and a couple fish items, and it's just very healthy.
Well, what are the fish items? Maybe I would like that.
Okay, we got a miso salmon bowl with a edamame sprinkling, and
Is the salmon cooked or is it sushi?
the salmon is cooked. It's on the rare side usually.
That sounds boring.
It's on the rare side.
I don't know. I don't think. I kind of think I feel like lamb bowl is my best bet.
Okay, I'll put you down for one lamb bowl.
Okay, cool. And
Yeah.
then kids, what do you want?
Oh, I would like one lamb bowl.
Okay, they'll take 2 puppy cups.
We don't have that. That's just like a star. But you mean like a puppuccino, just a cup of whipped cream?
Oh, you can't throw a little chicken and rice into a bowl and have a puppy cup?
You just made up a menu item.
Oh my God, this place is ridiculous. My house is burning down as we speak.
okay.
I hope it doesn't.
It's really burning down?
Yes, I hope it doesn't reach over here.
Is that some sort of threat?
I don't know. Are you scared?
Not really.
Then
I
it's
just
not a
work here.
threat. Then it's not a
But you're
threat.
looking at me straight dead in the eyes like it's a threat.
Free country. I can look wherever the hell
You are
I
not
want.
supposed to be at Honey High. Everything you're saying is not typical of a customer at Honey High.
Okay, we cut to what? How about like a store down the street?
I love Hey, that is taking liberties with the form, but I like it.
I like that. We
Okay.
cut to
Stories, the bookstore?
we cut to the bookstore down the street.
Oh, wow. I haven't read like a Elmore Leonard book in a while, but it's pretty one of the classics.
I feel like this date's been a lot of you choosing activities where you seem smart.
Oh, do I seem smart?
Oh, okay, yeah. You seem a little
Okay.
smart. You said an author.
It's kind of funny where we've just been kind of hopping down the street from
bookstore to bookstore.
bookstore to bookstore, and I guess you've been a little bit impressed by me. You think I'm smart. You think I'm smart.
You know what? Sure, I do.
Okay.
I think you're smart, and I think it's fun that we're doing something outside of the skee ball league.
Yeah,
But you know,
hey, I'm more than just a guy who can hit 10s, 20s, 30s in skee ball.
yeah, no, you're a great player, and I feel like we're really. I love like how our friendships blossomed and that we're
too.
like taking it to the next level. But
I'm
you know, I
very
think you're
excited
smart.
that we're in the next level,
Yeah,
heading towards the next level.
I think you're very smart, so don't worry about that. Ooh,
Okay.
oh my God. Oh, the Hunger Game books. I
Ooh.
remember these. I used to read them as like a college student, actually.
Not for me.
Oh, no?
Not for me, because I cannot jeopardize the fact that you now think I'm smart. Not for me. That's kid stuff. And it has themes of revolution, but you know why? If you like stuff with revolution, why not read a little bit of Fidel Castro, the biography?
Have you read that?
Yeah.
What happens in it?
Fidel Castro gets overthrown, but he's a little misunderstood.
But you could know that from history. What actually happens in the book? I don't even think you've read these books.
What do you mean?
You're just trying to sound smart.
What?
What happens in the book specifically that you would only know from reading the book?
Because
I've actually read that book.
You've read the book?
Yeah, I've read the book.
Oh, bollocks.
I'm actually smart too. I just don't.
Oh, bullocks! I didn't foresee this coming.
So you haven't read the book?
No, I have. Quiz me on it if you read the book.
How old was Fidel Castro when his father died?
11, 27, 25,
No.
22. Final offer.
No. Trick question. He had lesbian moms.
Oh man. Oh man. Ugh. Okay, you know what?
And I will admit, I read the book on a site called Revision History from the perspective of lesbians.
Well,
so
okay.
I think they took a bit of liberty and sort of made most leaders have lesbian moms.
That's what they did for the
That's-
cause? How does that help the cause?
I guess it just makes it feel normal. And isn't that okay?
We cut to this character at a conference with the authors of the book, a book reading.
Of the
Of the-
lesbian revisionist history thing?
Yeah.
Okay. Hi. Will you sign my book?
Oh, absolutely.
And thank you for everything that you've done. It is true. It should be normal for horrible people and good people to have lesbian moms.
Hey, you don't have to tell me. I feel like we're all on the same side over here, right?
Your revisionist history book about Hitler's moms being lesbians was life-changing. It could
Really?
have been.
How did it change? Yeah, but I guess the point of my book is that it was. There's a lot of documents, so it's not so speculative.
Wait, this book isn't just like fan account for...
What? No, it's a... What?
Wait, this is all true stuff?
It's a history book.
Oh, I thought I was basically reading a printed out Reddit.
Excuse me?
I didn't think any of it was true.
Why would I write a history book that isn't true?
Wait, what? Okay. I have to go. Because I just sounded dumb on a date.
Yeah. Okay.
Can I ask you a question before I leave?
I wish you wouldn't.
What's your favorite color?
Blue.
You're wearing enough of it.
Oh.
Scene. Just some way to get out of there. Wait, in that I think I got so confused near the end there. That's one of the things that's so beautiful about the Slacker is it gets kind of bizarre because you've been following so many different things. Yeah. It's like, what's what?
Oh, right.
You know what would be cool to do?
What?
Finish the Slacker by referencing something that happened at the beginning.
That would be... I was thinking the same thing.
Otherwise known as a callback.
Yeah, we definitely could have thrown some of those in there. What would you have called back? No.
Well, also callback's not my strength, so.
Not mine either.
I know.
In one ear, out the other when it comes... I don't even remember.
We're too present.
Yeah, we're
too present.
That's so true.
And that's what the art really is about.
Yeah.
I would have called back, I don't know, the fire. See, that's how I feel about callbacks. It's like, what?
Yeah.
Something, I don't know. I'm not passionate enough.
No, I feel like sometimes I'm like, I saw it, I did it.
Yeah.
It's just, I don't want it to feel forced.
I checked the box. Let's move on.
Yeah,
it's the
exactly.
vibe of me doing callbacks. But guess what? This podcast I'm going to actually make a promise right now. New year, new promise. We're going to do a callback every episode.
Okay. Oh, wow.
Do you think you can do it?
I'll pledge myself to that.
Let's pledge ourselves.
Yeah. And they're not direct. If they're not directly, I can promise that there'll be some that at least I can say that there was at the end. Does that not make sense?
No, that makes sense.
Like,
it's enough of one to say there was one, even if it was unnoticeable or not funny.
For example, in our set right now, one could argue that books have paper that can get lit on fire, that means fire. That's an indirect callback. Do you think?
Boom, boom, bang. You heard it here first. An indirect callback. I don't even think that's a term.
It's new term dropping right now.
New term dropping right now. Straight into your ears from wherever you get your podcast. Listen, like, subscribe, share with friends, and follow us on social. Do you like that kind of energy I just brought?
That was really cool.
Boom, boom, bang. That's that.